Hi everyone, welcome to Megan Sullivan Art. I am here today to show you through the journal that I've created for Lavender Blue Art. I've just recently become a member of her design team, so this is the very first journal that I've created for her using her digital kit, which was the coffee stained news and ephemera digital kit. So it's a great general kit that you can use in a lot of different themes of journals, and I enjoyed working with this one. So it has a general vintage theme about it. So a lot of the font on the newspapers were French, but I've also included some Australian vintage ephemera. So not vintage ephemera, but it was from a book called Australia's Yesteryears. So I've cut out some of those old advertisements and different photos and things like that I've used throughout the journal as well, in addition to what's provided with the kit. I've done it as a snippet cover. So what I did was, I found a snippet which I've used throughout on the pages that I bought from a local place called Central Craft in Alice Springs, and that inspired me to create a whole snippet for the cover. So it is a soft cover with a snippet which is a mix of all different vintage and new fabrics and laces and vintage and new buttons. There's a little dangle there with a sort of a lace closure, and then you've got the signatures in there. So it is reinforced with some stiffener kind of iron-on stuff. I don't know what it's called. Yes, so let's take you through. So the cover itself, when it's open and flat, is 39 centimetres wide. Its cover is 24 centimetres tall. And the pages inside are basically like A5 in size. And what have we got? I've used throughout to stitch the snipper and all of the ephemera a variegated thread in taupe. So it goes from taupe to brown, basically. You might be able to, probably can't pick that up, but it does change in colour. We've got 3 signatures, 196 pages. I've used washi tape throughout it, pianola roll, parts of a snippet, and I've also used some Tsunami Rose collage paper, which I printed onto sticker paper. So on the inside, it's just like a plain calico fabric. This was an offcut or a piece of fabric that I had, which runs all the way through, so it forms a pocket front and back. And because I've spaced the signatures so far apart, there's actually 2 sections there that will hold a pen or a pencil. So you can actually have 2 pens held in there. And this was some extra snippet and extra bit of that trim that I've just included for the purchaser of the journal to use in it. Okay, what else have we got? So there are French language book pages in here. We've got a book on postage stamps. There's a couple of those book pages in here. And Australia's Yesteryears, which is what I've used to create some of the extra ephemera in this book. So this is one of the digital pages. So all of these type ones that you'll see are from the kit. So they're all pre-stained, and I've printed different textured or coffee stained on the back of them. This is from that Australian Yesteryears book. And all of these are backed onto coffee dyed paper. This was actually one from the public domain, which is backed onto a printed page. So this is the pianola paper, and there's, both of that is the pianola paper. That's from further up it, and that's in the body of the pianola paper. So everything has been coffee stained, the book pages and everything. This is some of that snippet that I've added the buttons to. Some of those are vintage buttons. This is from Australia's Yesteryear, and I've rounded all the corners. This is from the digital kit. That's the digital kit piece. This is just an extra piece that I found on public domain. And this was just an extra piece of little scrapbook paper that I've coffee dyed. In there, just a different piece of paper, some washi, digital kit. That's the Tsunami Rose collage paper, bit of washi. This is from a pattern book. This one from around the 1950s and 60s, I think. I have done some stamping, and I've used the same digital, same stamp all the way through with like a coffee coloured ink, line paper. So there's different thicknesses of paper. This is from Australia's Yesteryear again. This is the digital kit, one of the tags. And these are both from Australia's Yesteryear, both backed onto coffee dyed paper. This is like quilling paper, so it has a texture to it. Some washi and pianola roll and stamping. This was a pink marbled paper that I've then gone and coffee dyed, so it's given it that kind of grungy look. More quilling paper. This is from Australia's Yesteryear. This is as well, backed onto coffee dyed, and this is the digital kit piece. Pianola roll, washi sticker. On here, this is a big piece, a photograph from Australia's Yesteryear, and that's a piece from the digital kit. That's the French language book. A bit of collage there with tsunami rose and washi. Digital kit. That's the stamp book. So this has got Albanian and Jugoslavian stamps, but there's also French and Australian, which you'll see. Another page from the digital kit. Sort of like a collage paper. It's really nice. Coffee stain. This is from Australia's Yesteryear. More Snippet with green buttons. Australia's Yesteryear. So this lady is, I think she's weighing her or going to hem her skirt or something. This is both from Australia's Yesteryear, so different advertisements and a piece of scrapbook paper which is coffee dyed. Snippet. Oh yes, there she is weighing her. Vintage car. These aren't from the digital kit. This one is from Lavender Blues digital kit. These two were just extra pieces I'd found on the public domain that I just thought were pretty and vintage looking, so I included those in here. That one folds out. Pianola roll. This is a floating pocket or tuck spot made from, this has got some of the pianola roll on there. These are from the digital kit. This is just an extra piece of scrapbook paper which is coffee dyed. This is a little envelope that I got given in, I can't remember if it was Happy Mail or as an extra, I think it was from a purchase, with a little tag in there. So I included that. That just slips over there. And on the back this is from the digital kit, and this was an extra that I got with one of the orders. Oops, and I've dropped it. Hold on. That went flying. It's basically just a little notepad. It's got Dream on the front of it, and it's just got a whole range of different assorted papers, vellum, music, coffee dyed, line paper. Just a cute little notebook. That just slips in the back, and of course you can put that anywhere you like in the journal. In here, this is extra coffee dyed scrapbook paper. This is a little, this was an actual file folder, but I just trimmed the edges off. So you can do as you wish with that one. A digital kit. Collage. So this is French stamps, Portuguese stamps, digital kit pages. They're all in French. We have Polish and Polish stamps. More Snippet. More dressmaking. This is from the digital kit, this one. And this is from the Australia's Yesteryear book, which all I did was cover over the text here, so you can write on that bit, because I liked both pictures on that there. An extra scrapbooking paper that's coffee dyed. Sorry, I'm all thumbs today. A bit more collage. washi sticker digital page. That's a green marbled page which is coffee dyed and then I've stamped. This is from Australia's Yesteryear. This is, these two are from the kit. Again, this was a little mini file folder which I just trimmed those edges off because I wasn't sure if I was going to use it as a pocket or what I was going to do. This came to me as a freebie with a purchase I'd made. This Admit 1 is from the digital kit. And this is just the little floating pocket and tag that I got free with a purchase. I thought that was cute, so I included that in here. I have a lantern down there. This is another of the French book pages, French Learn to Speak French books. Digital page. Now, this is actually from another of Lavender Blue's kits, which is a peacock one. There's another file folder there with the sides on it, which is from the peacock kit of Fiona's. And what I did was I didn't use this when I made the peacock journal, and I have since collaged on the front of it. So there's some eco-dyed paper, a butterfly and some botanicals there. And inside is just another vintage from the images from the public domain and another piece of scrapbook paper that's been coffee dyed as extra writing space. So that's that. Oops. Goodness, cannot get my fingers to work today. I've had a busy day massaging, so my hands don't work the best after that. Okay, moving on. Coffee dyed line paper, more collage, more washi, digital kit, lined French book page. So these are all from the Australia's Yesteryear book. Just vintage images, some furniture, an advertisement, and an old house. Don't forget to be awesome. Digital kit, so that's the image that was on the tag as well. Some sort of floral washi there. More Snippet. We've got Australian stamps and Australian stamps there. So it kind of marries the two together. And that's the last of the digital kit pages. And there's a big pocket there for use for other bits and pieces. So that is the journal. It turned out to be a bit of a monster. But I really like it and hopefully someone likes it as well. So I look forward to next month, the September 2019 design team project, which for me is going to be a patchwork themed journal. So I look forward to working with that kit. Thanks very much, guys. See you next time. Bye.